AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe. You niggas keep a cool booty. Keep a cool booty. True Knicks fan 22, nostalgic Nick, trapped in the 90s. Anybody else who said we late, keep a cool booty. We here, y'all. Love to the chat. Nice to see you, Ray. What up, Ray?
Hey.
What's up, sir? Sean, right now, keep a cool booty, baby. We here, brother. We here, my brother. He said, fine.
Don't keep.
I mean, just real quick, if anybody didn't see this.
I saw that.
Jason Tatum, 4 going 5-on-5 Celtics scrimmages. Yeah. Loading up.
Big Baby Sports, what up?
Ball suckers. Big baby.
Oh. Listen, the building early, the beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. She is here before the drops. Rhonda Flores is in the building. Rhonda Flores, what up, baby?
Rhonda, what up, girl?
Rhonda, appreciate you always.
Big baby.
Listen, guys, unfortunately, I have to elongate my trip to DR. You know, my brother's out there in New York. You know, in all seriousness, I have you guys in mind, in my heart.
We live.
Big Flea. Never the little one. Fucking biggest. I was out here with 80-degree weather today. I don't know what the fuck going on anywhere else right now.
Snow is beautiful.
Snow? What's that?
No, not the snow. I made a mistake. The weather's beautiful today. It was 40 degrees. Not bad.
Oh, get all that snow up out of here.
Yeah, that thing melting. That thing melting. We back in action, baby.
Get all that stuff up out of here. Gear up for this weekend.
Only thing I know about snow.
I thought y'all supposed to get some more.
Only thing I know about snow is Informer.
Chat, what up, y'all? Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Chat, hit that like button. Playing around.
It looked like he was eating fried fish in Boca Chica. Yo, Arneldi, stay the fuck away from Boca Chica. All you guys just shout out just all the whole spots. Chill. Can you go to somewhere decent? I went to Isla Saona. That shit is beautiful. I went to Samana, this island by Samana. I ain't never been to these spots, by the way, before this trip. Amazing. The water is clear. The shit in Saona, you could open your eyes in the water. Insane. I love that. My son is teaching me how to swim.
You see the hate?
It's a great trip, man.
You see the hate in this nigga's face? You see that hate?
I'm not even looking at him while I'm talking to you, please.
You see all that hate on him? That shit was seething off him. OG, you couldn't make a worse face. Just all that hate was just coming up. It was like coming out your pores, bro.
One is 80 degrees in Houston. The other talk about he could see underwater, and we're in New York. Snow blizzards, man. We don't want to hear that shit, man. Get the show started, man. What type of
started, man?
Oh my god!
Oh boy, I'm just giving you the vision on where we're headed.
I don't want
this.
I'm getting cursed.
You don't want the vision, say, oh boy.
Chat. We in New York. Y'all want to hear that shit? I don't want to hear that shit. I ain't there. I don't want to hear that. Don't want to hear that, man. Let's go do your job, brother.
Hold on. Before I hit the official drop. Son.
Huh?
King's Speech. 4 months in Brazil sounds like no disrespect. The latest STD is just about to pop up somewhere over there.
The beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. Darlene Bryan is in the building. Darlene Bryan, what up, baby? 4 months in Brazil is insane. You might as well, you got to be out there shooting Fast and Furious 12. Don't they be out there with that? This is
4 months in
Brazil.
Brazil's 4 months in anywhere. Nah,
4 months
like
in Brazil,
DR is
bro, is
cool.
insane.
Brazil sounds bananas. JR, thank you for your 199. We in New York with our toes cold and ish, man. Shaking my fucking head.
Thank you, JR. Niggas don't want to hear that shit. 76ers fans is in the building. Ah! Big shout out to the Sixers fans. I can't wait for the playoffs. Is the screen good? Is the screen good?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I can't
Yes,
wait
sir.
for the playoffs.
Darlene B, what up, baby?
Lee, they said they in New York with their toes cold and ish.
Oh, hold on. No, hold on, Fabian.
That's unfortunate.
I'm sorry.
Can you
Just in
stop
case.
interrupting my punchline? Damn.
Damn.
Nigga say, hey, you'll be in DR next week? Damn. Why you took that highlight off? You ain't see what he just said?
No, that was JR. Who you talking about?
No,
No,
right
it's somebody from Philly.
Oh, my bad. Philly 76ers fan energy in the New York chat crowd. Love y'all show.
Peace,
Steven
Steven.
Mavericks, man.
Yeah,
Merricks.
Steven Merricks.
Listen, shout out to Mo because Mo's gonna kill us because she's saying you keep
Where Mo
inviting
at?
all these outsiders. I don't know where Mo's at, but Mo's gonna just slice us. He's coming to
shout out. She just shout out when she in the building.
When
Nah,
she's
she
in the
don't
no,
like
I'm saying she's here spiritually, saying to us, saying to me and my thoughts, yo, man, stop shouting these dudes out, man. You keep letting them in here. It's like, yo, dog, we gonna charge them double, and you, I mean, make sure you around, Mo. Come on.
It's AllBall TV, suckers.
Yeah,
It's
man,
all
it's
ball.
You want me to
early.
read that?
At David Smith, thank you for your $4.99.
$4.99.
Villanova,
money, baby.
Villanova, Three Stooges, Brunson, Hart Bridges for Giannis and Kyle Kuzma works. Money matches according to Trade Machine on Fanspo. Do it, Leon.
Listen.
Let's get the show started, man.
We got a first timer. Hold up. Before we go, we got a first timer in the comments and on the show. Willie Cruz. We got to shout out Willie Cruz. He said,
man.
First time on the show. Salute, brothers. Big shout out to Willie Cruz, man.
Yes, big shout out Willie Cruz. Appreciate it, man. And hopefully,
Appreciate it, brother.
you know, you become a member, but hopefully, you know, you're here supporting on the show night in and night out, man. Hopefully, we'll reel you in, brother, to the dark side.
We're insane.
These are
We'll figure that out soon, though. Appreciate you, Willie.
Hey,
on
Sean,
right now, $5. Why? Oh, that's
Sean,
a good one.
Sean, I'm sorry.
Slow down. That nigga's
Sean
nasty.
Wright.
You see that?
Hold on. No, that's not. Hold on. Excuse me. Please watch yourself, sir.
All right.
Pardon your manners. Go ahead,
Sean
old
Wright.
boy.
You close to doing some hating shit.
Sean Wright, I'm sorry.
Me? You hating? I'm trying to tell you to preserve
fellas,
of that.
Fellas, the ladies are in the building. Everything
my
stops for the
boy.
ladies, brother.
Excuse
we
me,
already.
boy. Can I apologize humbly?
No.
Just
We already agreed when the ladies are in the building, everything stops. The beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the elegant, the exquisite, the miss. I got a different avatar every time. Nick House Tatted Mommy is in the building. Thank you for your $4.99. The ladies at AllBall TV is pulling up. That's all, Fabian. Now you can do your job. When the ladies is here, y'all know the drill. Rhonda Flores is in the building. Darlene Bryan is in the building. Nick House Tatted Mommy is in the building. Y'all know who else we waiting for. Let's go.
Please, just not ever forget that was certified proof that your man is the biggest hater of them all. Mirror, mirror on the wall. So right now, thank you for your $5. Watch Harden fracture thumb be an issue in the playoffs, but he's fighting through it now. LOL. Built-in excuse when he's shooting tour dates. You know it, but they busted our ass. I really didn't want to hear about that show right now. King Speech, thank you for your $2. AllBall TV going national. AllBall TV going national. Can't be mad. Get it, homies. Damn, how you say his name?
Gail Barry.
Gail Barry. Thank you for your 10. I might need some glasses. Thank you for your $10. My booty is no longer cool. Jalen Brunson and Hart, Froze Out Cat, Michaela OG are whack. So is Brown. Bam.
Yo, Sugarman, we always cool, baby. You know that. We always cool.
Yo, Sugarman, man. I hope you ain't so. Another team that we got to remind you that fuck Detroit, Cleveland.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Get
Sugarman, what up, baby?
Who's been beating that old ball? Who's been beating that ass for years? Cleveland years.
Man, listen.
This is a different Cleveland team, brother. You're
See
not gonna get away with that. You're not gonna get away with that this year, brother.
See how good
I'm
God
sorry.
is.
You're not.
Hold on. Hey, fellas.
You've been right for years. You're not gonna get away with that.
You see how good God is. Slow you niggas down real quick. Harden, take
I'm trying to do a Knicks drop. These guys are assholes. Y'all know what this is.
KNICKS REHAB.
KNICKS REHAB, y'all.
God is good. All the time.
Say who?
And all the time.
God is
God
good.
good. I say who's been whooping their ass for years? All ball goes, nah, that's a different year though. It's like, can we at least go with the flow? Can you at least switching gears? Huh? These motherfuckers.
Too long.
You've been
in DR. You've been in DR too long. You need to get the fuck back home. Whatever needs to happen, get the fuck back home. You've been in DR too long. Now you get your ass back home.
Flea, let him get the show started, please. Come on, man.
I'm not gonna lie. It might be over. Stephen A. Smith, ESPN's back at it. Chiney, I don't say her last name.
Ogumake, I got it. Chiney Ogumake.
Okay. Chiney, I like the way she spells her name too. Ogumake. They back at it, first taking them dudes and gals, talking shit about the Knicks. All of a sudden, we're a hot topic. I don't know where that came from. But here they go, talking about us. Yada, yada, yada.
Feeling so deep in my feelings. Watching that game, I knew Stephen A. Smith was going to be deep in his feelings. Stephen A., when did you turn it off? Third quarter? Fourth quarter? When did you put the misery away?
Wow.
Third quarter.
Yeah, I knew it. Sorry, let me not laugh at your pain.
I
knew it. I knew it. I genuinely feel for Knicks fans because at the start of the season, this is a team on paper that to me was a clear-cut favorite. It took a generational run by Tyrese Halliburton and the best offense at that time in the NBA to keep them from advancing to the NBA Finals. And this year it's like, okay, we made the controversial coaching change. We're going to right the wrongs. But so far in the sample size against the best teams in the East, they are sub 500. They are 4-5 against the Cavs, the Celtics, and obviously the Pistons. And what I'll say here is I am more encouraged by far by what I've seen from the Cleveland Cavaliers. And I say this because it is not easy to drop in a new player, James Harden, and honestly play your best version of basketball right after. Mind you, James Harden is probably one of the most heavily criticized players. Also, he left a good thing, the Clippers, that win streak, when he left for a great thing, which is now the Cleveland Cavaliers being 6-1 since he has arrived. I am in awe of what is happening in Cleveland because right now we're talking about no longer the Knicks coming out of the East. And obviously the favorites are the Detroit Pistons, but the Cleveland Cavaliers have absolutely entered the conversation. And that three right there probably made you sick, Stephen A. It probably made you sick because there was no New York Knicks defender in sight. They gave them too many easy looks. The Cavs just disposed of them quite easily, especially in the second half. Last, I'll say this. James Harden came for three reasons. One, he said he wants to win a championship. And to me, that was interesting to say that and also back it up with his play. Two, he has to make Donovan Mitchell look great. And so far, Don has looked happy and brought new life to this organization, to this franchise. Three, he had to really unlock the bigs. Ellen, since James Harden has arrived, 11 from 12 from the field, 10 for 16, 8 for 8, 5 for 8, 11 for 15, 4 for 6, 7 for 8 last night, averaging 20 points.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying we could react now.
I ain't even.
So what you all right, man?
Sick, man? Nah, man, that shit making me like the whole time she just keeps going. I'm like, what is she wrong about? Like that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm just like, then she keeps going. I'm like, this is crazy. Because usually watch the screen. I'm watching ESPN and I go, you ain't watched that fucking game. You don't watch the Cavs. You don't watch basketball. And I can't say none of that. It's exactly what James Harden did, all ball. And, excuse me, 20 points. 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 20 po you did warn us after the James Harden trade to the Cavaliers. Yo, he could unlock them damn bigs. That's what he's been known to do. Got homeboy a contract with the fucking, the blonde shit in his streak in his ear in his hair over there in Atlanta. Got some bread. Cavs look great against us. Against everybody. 13-2 since January 21st. Thank you, ESPN, for pointing that out. But AllBall, I mean, first off, last night, I know you guys reacted to it, did the play-by-play, lovely job as usual. What's your reaction to what Chiney had to say?
I mean, I hate, to agree when it's against our Knicks, but, what she said in the beginning, we've been alluding to that for a while now. Like she said, in the beginning of the season, before the season started, the Knicks were supposed to be clear-cut favorites. Like she said, it took a miracle Halliburton Indiana Pacers team run to really get to that finals. They surprised everybody. So, we were 2 games from the finals. We make the adjustments that we thought were correct, which was get rid of Tibbs and get a bench, right? You start the season, no Tatum, no Halliburton. Embiid is injured in the beginning of the season. Nobody really took Cleveland serious. Orlando looked like they took a step back. So we were supposed to be looking like the clear-cut favorites, and now we're not. And Cleveland, to a certain extent, exposed us last night. We can't defend the three-point shot, and we allow guys like Jared Allen to just get dunks back-to-back in the paint. So for me, it's rough. I don't care what you said about Cleveland because I said it already. Everybody thought I was crazy, Flea. And I'm not saying Cleveland would beat us in a series, but that's a team we would have to worry about if we meet them in the playoffs. That's not a 5-game series, right? So for me, I hate to agree with Stephen A. Smith as well. We kind of late in the third quarter was like, man, bunk this joint. They ain't coming back. This ain't.
They scored 11 points in the third quarter. Why the fuck would we watch them? They scored 11 points in 12 minutes.
Well, Flea, what was it? 60, 65 points in 3 quarters? It was something like that. So for me, I don't understand how a lot of us as Knicks fans, big shout out to the best chat on social media, on YouTube, how y'all can still defend us. I don't understand. I really don't. Last night, we got exposed again by another team in the East in a different way. Detroit, we get exposed physically, mentally. Last night, we got exposed. We couldn't defend, and guys were just terrible offensively. And the defensive assignments we were missing were just out of control. So I agree with what she said. It's sad that we started out the season clear-cut favorites, best team in the East, stamp it. The Knicks is in the finals. To now, we lucky to be the 4th team in the East behind Detroit, Cleveland, and Boston. We have a problem on our hands.
Lee, and what are your thoughts, man, Coach Flea? Because, the other day we were saying, Cat, back-to-back games. Amazing. This is great progress. Now, your 2 co-hosts were saying, keep a cool booty, do it again, and the very next game, Cat comes out and shoots, has 5 field goal attempts. Goes against, I don't know if that's the coach Mike Brown's fault. Well, I do know. I have an opinion about that, which I'll get to. But you always have your own point of view, which is always awesome. What are your thoughts on what Chiney said and where we at right now after a night of some rest, hopefully?
Man, same song and dance with this Knicks team. It's been the same song and dance all season long. We are an inconsistent basketball team. Miss me with the optimism at this point. I don't want to hear about Knicks fans trying to find some level of optimism from watching this.
Can you define optimism, please, the way you used it? Because, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying, OG.
No.
Stop looking for the light at the end of the tunnel. Stop looking at this thing as the glass is half full and it's not half empty. Like, stop looking at this thing like something is gonna happen as we go forward. the product that we're putting out on the floor right now is not good. And it's not going to make you some elite Knicks fan to tell us like, yo, it's all right. We're going to be all right. Nah, we're not. We're not going to be all right. There's a lot of bad things, a lot of bad habits about this Knicks team. A lot of bad habits. Like, so everybody got to stop acting like we're about to flip some switch come April and May and turn this thing around. We don't defend well. We're not tough. We don't understand the moment. These are teams that we're going to see in the playoffs. And we're not even taken seriously. Nobody takes us serious but us. And I'm talking about KNICKS Rehab in our chat. Nobody takes us serious. Every chance they get, they clown us. Every chance they get, they clown us. We don't put fear in anybody's heart. We don't walk into anybody's arena and say, yo, this is a scheduled win. For the roster that we have, for the expectations that we had at the beginning of the season, we look at this team right now, and it is an inconsistent mess. An inconsistent mess. Something has to change because there's no way this gets better. And the only way this gets better, right? Only thing that's better is finals. Let's be clear. Like we could go on a great run and play some really good basketball and lose in the first round. I don't want to hear that shit. Damn, we ended the season playing well. Get the fuck out of here. We're a team that was striving for the NBA Finals. And now we're a team that is hoping we stay a 4 seed, stay a top 4 seed. Hoping and praying. I was disgusted last night watching that game. Then I rewatched it again. I said, you know what? Let me rewatch it again because I might have been bugging. His rotations was bad last night. Mike Brown's rotations was bad last night.
Terrible.
From the word go, we weren't ready to play. From the word go, we were not ready to play. We come out of the third quarter and we only score 11 points. Cat went 5 for 5. We don't find a way to get him the basketball. Okay, you got to be more aggressive. I got it. But your point guard and head coach don't recognize that you haven't missed a shot and that you haven't taken a shot since the first quarter. There's no recognition on anybody's side except the people that are watching from the fucking crib. Like, come on, man. Come on. The shit is getting ridiculous now. It's a clown show out there. It's a clown show. One night we look good. One night we go ahead, OG. One night
just real quick. I see Cherokee in the building. Got to shout out the beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. Cherokee is in the building. Cherokee, what up, baby? The ladies of AllBall TV is pulling up, y'all. Fellas, y'all know the drill. Show some love. Hearts, waves, highs, peace signs. Be respectful. Go ahead, Fabe. Oh, Flea, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna leave with this. You can like who you want to like, and I'm talking about on our Knicks team. I love Josh Hart. OG Fabian love Brunson. David Smith loves Cat. Everybody got their love affair, whoever they love. We suck right now. All of them niggas ain't playing well. So you can love who you want to love. Say what you want to say about, this nigga not doing this not doing that. We got a great coach in Mike Brown. Yo, our team is not good. Consistent teams don't play like this. Good teams don't play like this. We're continuing to play like we have a brand new coach and we're on the home stretch. We're continuing to play like that. I can understand after the first 5, 10, 15, 20 games, the first quarter of the season, it's like, all right, we got a new head coach. We're trying to figure some things out. We still haven't figured out a consistent stretch of basketball against good teams. Because now you got to start gearing up for the competition that you're going to play. Okay, show up against the Wizards. Okay, show up against the Pelicans. Show up against the Pacers. But when you got a stretch where you playing Houston, Detroit, Cleveland, the Nuggets, OKC, the Timberwolves, Golden State, when you have a stretch of basketball where you're playing quality level teams and you continue to shit the bed like this doesn't give me confidence going into the playoffs. Just because we turned it on last year does not mean we could do it this year. Miss me with the record against the teams against the playoff teams this year with the Knicks. I don't want to hear it. If that makes y'all feel good that we have a winning record against Cleveland, we played like shit against them last night. If it makes y'all feel good that we got a winning record against Boston, right now Boston is playing better basketball than us, and we should have a better team.
Yo, how Fabian?
Like, come on, y'all.
How? And I'll let Fabian cook. How do people really have the goals to say we just waiting for the playoffs? Like we like that. Like how do people really say that? Now don't worry about it. We wait. Like, go ahead, Fabian.
What has shown us that? I would roll with that. See, here's the thing. The piece about toughness, the piece about coming back from being down in games last season, there was evidence that said when the Knicks turned it on, we was like, oh shit, that's reminiscent of the team that we've been watching for 82 games. If the Knicks turned it on in the playoffs this year, I would be extremely surprised, because there's nothing about this team right now this season that lets me know that we should be confident going into the playoffs against any team in the Eastern Conference. I don't care who we play in the first round.
And you can mute your mic when you do that, old boy. I have headphones on. It's very loud.
Yeah, man. Fabian, yo, get back to New York, man.
I can't wait, man. I miss my city. Before I go, we definitely gotta continue with the fake Knicks fan fraud himself. Stephen A. ain't shit. Let's see what Stephen A. Smith had to say about the Knicks in his little first take show.
Including 4 unprotected first-round picks in 2025, 2027, 2029, and 2031, and a protected first-round pick via Milwaukee to get Mikal Bridges. Now, we know that the brother can be relied upon to show up on the court, and we know that he's an Iron Man in that regard, but he's not even an all-star. The Phoenix Suns, didn't get that in return for Kevin Durant. The Dallas Mavericks didn't get that in return for Luka Doncic. You see what the Knicks have given up. And I tell this to America, in the basketball world, it is literally the only thing you can blame Jalen Brunson for. Because being the face of the franchise, the star of the New York Knicks, knowing basketball well enough to know what help you would need, you want your boy. Yes, you sacrificed over $100 million by signing early so the New York Knicks could go and get your boy. They ultimately give him $150 million, so you have your former college teammate at Villanova that's now with you in the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson didn't look at the NBA landscape and understand what it would take to win it all, because the New York Knicks have Giannis Antetokounmpo this past summer, if they had about 2 or 3 of those picks. They have him, doggy. They have him, Chiney. But that didn't happen. And the reason why I find myself miserable is because I'm looking at the New York Knicks team right now that's clearly not the same without Tom Thibodeau. That grit and that grind that we saw from them the last couple of years, we're not seeing that now. There was slippage defensively, which we knew would occur. What we expected was an upgrade offensively. Karl Anthony Towns doesn't look the same. They don't look the same offensively.
All right, man. You don't watch enough NBA games.
Is he lying?
Nick games.
Is he lying? Is he lying?
Before I answer that question, please.
Is he lying? You niggas worry about where the message is coming from. Is the nigga lying?
Not at all. But I do have to.
We always worried about the messenger. Is he lying?
Not at all. But I'm definitely going to have to curate the messenger in this instant, because you're not going to tell me some shit when you didn't even know who the hell Isaiah Hartenstein was when he was here. You weren't talking about the Knicks all year until they started losing and it became viral for this. Because if it was the other way around, you'd be seeing blue and orange skies, whatever the fuck you'd be doing.
That make you feel
And
better? That make you feel better about our team?
None of it makes me feel any kind of way.
So then what does that matter, bro?
I'm definitely using him for clicks. Don't give a fuck. And
Cook, I'm done. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
With what he's saying, of course, I don't know if it's 100% true because I don't know if Jalen Brunson took less money to get Mikal Bridges. That's a lie. That's a lie. He signed that for that bread to get another All-NBA player to get Cat here. What is he talking about? Mikal Bridges took a pay cut. Cat makes $60 million. So yes, he's lying. That's how I know he's lying. So to get Bridges here, and you originally wanted Dante and Bridges here together. So it wasn't just to have Bridges come here. It was the Villanova Knicks thing, which is gone full spiral down a tube because Mikal Bridges ain't shit. He ain't shit. Forget about everything else he's talking about. Part of the reason why none of this is really happening is because Mikal Bridges ain't shit. Jalen Brunson has lived up to, he has surpassed his contract. Way surpassed it. Cat hasn't. OG has not. Mikal Bridges has not. Josh Hart has not. Maybe Mitchell Robinson has not. Deuce McBride has outplayed. Name the players on the Knicks that have outplayed their contract. That's the problem. That is the problem. And we're not talking about that enough because we're just bitching about us losing. But for him to just be on hyperbole time, that's what he does. Cool. Now, are we upset with the 4 draft picks and all that? Could we have had Giannis if we had those draft picks? Maybe. And then he wouldn't be bitching about this either. So you mean to tell me you still want Mikal Bridges here with Giannis? I don't want Mikal Bridges here. What the fuck? Like, he's not on the Nets. I was saying this guy's weak. I don't want him here if that means trading Dante, you trading depth. I don't know if he's a real number two for any team, for a championship team. I haven't seen that guy when I'm watching him play. So yeah, he's lying, Flea. He don't watch fucking games. They caught him playing solitaire at the NBA stadium, dog. Yeah, he's lying. Fuck all that. Mikal Bridges didn't live up to his contract. He's the one who was supposed to be traded here and be a savior and replace. And as a matter of fact, fuck replace. He's supposed to be way better than Dante DiVincenzo, according to everybody else. And he hasn't done that. So I want to get back to the original the first segment in a second, but AllBall, what's your response to what Stephen A. Smith said?
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but whether he watches the game or not, sometimes he's correct. A lot of times he's wrong. This time he's correct. When it comes to the numbers, I leave that to y'all, right? I don't get into that with the contracts and who saved the money to get this player. All I know is we gave up way too much for Mikal Bridges. That's all I need to hear. And when he says that, he's 100% correct. And we've been saying it. We had a chance to get Giannis. What does Milwaukee want? Picks. What we don't have? Picks. Who we gave all our picks up for? Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges is dirt. We've been bamboozled. We've been hoodwinked like we always been. He was a bench player in Phoenix. So he comes to Brooklyn, has a good offensive season. Michael Porter Jr. having a good offensive season in Brooklyn. Ain't nobody going happy duty for him. I bet nobody won't give up 5 fucking draft picks for him. But us being the Knicks, who we are, we got swindled. And if my brothers up here who said, this was y'all said Jalen Brunson has a lot of power. So y'all telling me when they ran Bridges' name across the Brunson, it said, hey, this is what we might have to give up for him. Brunson ain't say no because Bridges' ass is here. So I don't know where Stephen A. Smith lied at. Now, yeah, he might not watch the games, but listen, at the end of the day, I said it and I'm going to say it again. We are slowly turning back into a laughingstock. Yeah, the only difference is now we have a decent record and we may make the playoffs. But we have to start talking honest. I don't know what nobody wants to hear, but on KNICKS Rehab, we are totally honest. Stephen A. Smith this time was 100% correct, Fabian. I'm sorry.
Lee, your response, because clearly you want to defend Queen's brethren.
It has nothing to do about defending Queen's brethren. It's really just about right and wrong. You see, I see a lot of people in the comments, and big shout out to everybody in the chat. What are we supposed to say about this New York Knicks team right now? Serious question. We 37-22. We're an extremely inconsistent basketball team. Is the record going to make you feel like what you're watching right now is a team that's going to win a championship? Like, so we get in our feelings about when people tell the truth that aren't the most liked. We don't really fuck with Stephen A. I don't either. I've been on that. But when somebody is saying something honest, it's honest. I don't care where it's coming from. And that's a lot of the problem in that fuck basketball. That's a lot of problem with people in life right now. They worried about where the message is coming from instead of hearing what the fuck is being said. The team is different. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong to admit that. Now, how do we get better? How do we get better? That's where the frustration comes from. You make the move for Alvarado. You make the move for Sohan. I think the coach is not very good. Big shout out to Chris Dragnet, who said move on about Tibbs. That is the big problem. I said that. I don't know if you knew here, but I said that at the end of last season when it happened. Yo, y'all want to make that move? We in for a ride. And we on a ride right now.
Right, but he's speaking to Mikal Bridges being this. Stephen A. Smith is highlighting that as the turning point, it seems like, or just the big thing that nobody's talking about, since we always talk about Cat or Brunson or even Mike Brown. They should have blamed. But Bridges doesn't get much of a spotlight, and he's on First Take. He is Stephen A. Smith, and he's highlighting the 4 or 5 draft picks that we were traded for him. So, I mean, what are your thoughts on that specifically? Mikal Bridges being that much of a impotency or just that much of a hurdle for us?
Mikal Bridges not playing good basketball. In a league that's just getting younger and younger, five first-round draft picks do matter. In a league that is just continuing to get younger and younger, and the talent pool continues to get bigger and bigger, 5 first-round draft picks matter. You're not watching basketball if you're going to tell me that shit don't matter. So, yes, that's a big deal. That's a big deal for a guy that ain't never been an all-star. He was a great player on a bad team. He was the number 1 guy on a bad team. The Nets were a bad team. And he was an elite guy on that team. The guy on that team. We keep talking about who he was in Phoenix. I'm talking about right now. Present day right now, he's not playing well. And we mortgaged a lot for him to come in and not play well. He's inconsistent. He's a 2 guard who we expect to come in and defend, hit open shots, and damn it, be aggressive. Just be aggressive out there. He's capable of it. That's the problem. That's the problem. We watched last year. He gets praised about being the Iron Man. He never misses games. That's commendable, especially in a league like today. That's super commendable.
Good point.
Super commendable. We ain't gonna gloss over that. You available every night. Some of these niggas don't play for 3 months. So yeah, happy that you out there. But when you out there, you give us nothing some nights. Give us nothing.
Right.
I never seen a nigga run away from contact so much in my life. Never seen a nigga.
Flea, niggas that missed 3 months, he's giving the same production that they're giving. Jack shit.
Nothing. Nothing. I love Josh Hart. Josh Hart was terrible last night. That's not going to stop me from thinking that he's a good basketball player. We can admit Mikal Bridges at the beginning of the season was excellent. What do we come up here and say? Yo, Mikal Bridges is the most consistent player for us to start the season. We gave him that. And as the season has waned on, what has it looked like?
Bro, he's a vegan.
Stop this, man.
He's a vegan Iron Man, bro. And we have to stop ducking the real conversations. We've been saying it. We've been alluding to it. No, I know, but what I'm saying is, listen, Mikal Bridges is at the top of everybody's list, right? But there's somebody right there with him, and his name is Ogwagwa Anunoby. We gave up the max for Anunoby. He's getting 40 a year.
Yo, Marcus Blackman, how many times your wife cheat on you and you let her back in the crib? You a real patient nigga, man. How patient are we supposed to be?
I'm ignoring him like a motherfucker. Listen,
how patient are we supposed to be? God damn.
Listen.
You're a patient brother. I like that. Respect to you.
I've never seen. Let me just ask y'all this, right? Think about everything that's happening all at once and tell me, have you ever seen this? In one season, the team is either giving up on the coach or not prepared to play. And then you have at least 4 to 6 players every night that underachieve. This all happens in one season. I've never seen this. I'm going to repeat that. Tell me, have you ever seen in one season, Flea, they flat out gave up last night. How many times can a team...
No, flat out.
Bro, how many times can a team give up on their coach, give up on the game, and then at the same time, 4 to 6 players every night is underachieving? If it ain't Brunson, it's Cat. If it ain't Cat, it's Josh Hart. If it ain't Josh Hart, it's all them niggas at the same time. If it ain't Bridges, it's OG. Clarkson ain't even getting in the game. We got rid of Yabusele. Are you kidding me? Let me know when you ever seen that.
I just to stick with the Bridges topic for a little bit longer. Because he was playing consistently at the beginning of the year. He had a big, the 2 late nights, the 2 late steals against the Celtics. So there was some things about him that I think overshadow all of his inconsistent play and really have given him, anybody who's rooting for him, King Speech, some hope. And I cannot overlook the fact that this is 2 coaches now that he basically said he doesn't want to fuck with back-to-back seasons. He said he called out Tibbs last year. Mikal Bridges called out Mike Brown this year by saying, I got to stop being uncoachable. So I'm not putting that on Jalen Brunson. This is what I disagree with Stephen A. Smith. I'm not putting that on Jalen Brunson. I'm not putting that's on Leon Rose. That's on him. Y'all traded these picks for this guy who you thought was supposed to be whatever it was.
Yo, this is a real basketball conversation, Fish. This is a real basketball conversation. You know what the fuck we do up here. This is a real basketball conversation, man. Y'all niggas is starting to piss me the fuck off, acting like y'all don't know how we rock up here. My fault, Fabian. The fuck is wrong with y'all?
Y'all go ahead and play with Fleet O'Brien if y'all want to. Listen.
Y'all, what the fuck are we doing? This is what we do. And then we break it down. If y'all new here, this is what we do.
Niggas don't like hearing it. Listen, I always said it. Knicks fans don't like hearing the truth. They want us to glaze. They want us to continue to harp on the past. They want us to be up here night in and night out and go, well, we'll wait for the playoffs. Last year, we was in the conference finals. Da-da-da, no, it don't work like that. I've been saying this, and I always say my brothers bamboozle me and hoodwink me. I've been saying this. We got a team full of regular weed. It's a whole fact that on occasions can play up to a certain level. OG got the max. He's never going to be an all-star. He's never going to be a DPOY candidate. Oh, and by the way, that's why we brought him here, to defend. Mikal Bridges, you give him 5 first-rounders, and you pay him $135. Never will be an all-star. Never will be a great defender. What are we talking about? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. We have problems. Miss me with, let's wait to the playoffs. Who the fuck are we to wait for the playoffs? We won the championship last season? Everybody stepped their level up except our guys. Come on, man. Talk the fucking truth in the chat. The fuck, man?
I think Mikal Bridges would have been okay if he was playing defense like to the level of OG Anunoby, because they don't play the same style of defense. But he just hasn't even done that. He hasn't kept his end of the bargain up. He's not playing up to the standard of what we traded him for. He was supposed to be at least double what Dante DiVincenzo was doing on defense, and he's not that. Just to get over the screens, keep up with point guards and perimeter players, he's not doing that. That shit would help OG immensely. It would be an official wing stop if it was that. That's the problem. So my whole thing about disagreeing with Stephen A. Smith was, yo, dog, it ain't what you said it was to how we got here. No, that's my problem with all that. Now, we talk about Bridges' production. He can't comment on that. He doesn't know what Mikal Bridges been doing night in, night out. That's my beef with him to begin with. But we know it. We know it's not even just the fadeaway shots. It's the fact that, bro, what do you do if you get the ball in your hands? You're scared to death to put the ball on the floor and go to the basket and get hit and take on some contact and do a spray three. The shit that Mike Brown is supposed to be professing about, AllBall.
That was the fix.
So
that was the fix. That was the solution, y'all. We lost to Indiana on back-to-back years. We said we are too slow. We said it's ISO ball. We said our offense ain't shit. Mike Brown was the fix, y'all. That was supposed to be the solution to a team that was supposed to be in the NBA Finals coming up this year. Y'all want to know the solution? That is what the solution was supposed to be. And now we're here. What are we talking about? And now we're here. That was the solution or the supposed fix. Y'all heard what Homegirl said, right? The controversial coaching change. Come on, man.
Just real quick.
Y'all
right?
overcomplicating this shit.
But you know what I realized though? And I just thought of this, and it's insane. We have a point guard that doesn't get others involved. We have a shooting guard that doesn't shoot great. We have a small forward that, like I said, Josh Hart, I don't know if, like, then we have a power forward who can't get his own shot, who don't do jack shit. And then we have a center that can't defend and don't post up.
I think you're going to see a power forward that has no power. Like you were on a roll. He's a point guard, don't pass. Shooting guard, don't shoot. Power forward, no power. Center with no center. Like it's just, yo, it's ball. It's true. It's true.
Hey, Flea, you know what? Y'all brought me back to reality. How the fuck did I think this was a championship contending team when we have the total opposite of every position and what they supposed to do? Everybody has their own. We are the bizarro world of everything. Right. It's like the movie Us. These niggas doppelgangers, bro. A point guard that can't pass and don't get the offense involved. A shooting guard that's scared to shoot. A small forward a power forward, like you said, that ain't powerful, can't get his own shot, no handle. In a center that can't defend and don't post up. Come on, dog. If nobody don't break down the Knicks real like us, get the fuck out of here. Y'all, listen. I was 100% wrong. And you know what? I'm fine with that. And you know what? If we in the finals, I'm going to be popping bottles and crying like I ain't said none of this shit. And if you don't like it, who gives a fuck? Yeah. I'm that type of nigga.
It's a fact, though. It's a fact. It's a fact.
I'm that type of nigga.
And that's the bottom line.
I ain't said none of this. Erase the tape. Ain't none of this happened. Yeah. The fuck out of here.
Yo, Flea, my man said, and that's the bottom line. Yo, Leon Mitchell, shout out to you, bro. By the way, we seen another super chat, the Cash App. If you sending us stuff for me to for us to accept, I ain't even clicking on that shit because I don't know if that shit is a fraud. Just send the bread or just say hi. I really don't we appreciate all the support, but it gives us a time limit.
Got your name on it?
Nah, it has AllBall's name on it. AllBall TV. Damn, bro. Wow. He's trying to start a financial fight live on TV.
No. Hold on. Hey, Flea.
No.
Flea. Hey, Flea. He in DR an extra week.
I'm just saying the nigga's been there for a long time.
Hey,
what
Flea.
The fuck is going on?
Nigga been out there extra.
You see what he did? What is this man doing?
You asking the right question. This should be Knicks Rehab. This should be Knicks Ponzi scheme.
He's been going for a while. Right. What's going on, baby?
By next week is gonna be called Knicks Rehabilitación.
What's the nigga that robbed everybody with the stocks?
Madoff. They're gonna Madoff.
You man over here, Fabian Madoff.
And you
Fabian
know he
Madoff is
love the
crazy.
Mets. And you know Fabian loved the Mets.
Yeah, super chat's going right to him. He told wifey, hey, book another week.
Book another week.
Yo, babe. Yo, babe, you know what?
Upgrade to stay. Upgrade to stay.
April
Nigga was
4th sounds good.
Oh my God, man. Listen, we always bring
man.
some light to this shit, but come on, man. Listen, I'ma always say this and I'm gonna repeat it, and y'all ain't got to like it. We watch this shit together. Chat, we watch the game together. How could we defend this? How could we have the goals to say we just waiting for the playoffs? Who are we to say that? We are not concerned that nobody went up another level?
Oh, but hold that thought,
Everybody's
please, because we hold on, Flea, because I don't want to, because I know we got some more ammo and I don't want to run out of ammunition. Like what's his name?
Lou Will.
Ironheart with no ammo.
Lemon Pepper Lou, baby.
Lemon Pepper Lou with some thoughts on the Knicks.
Right, and we just talked about it with the Lakers. You can't allow your offense to dictate your defense. I felt like they kind of hung their heads after they didn't have a great third quarter game, and they just went out and didn't try to defend anybody, and they threw the white flag in. You know, as far as the 3 out of their 6 being tough losses, we don't really look at those. Like it's no good way to lose, right? And so when you look at the New York Knicks, they're the type of team when they lose. They lose. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Doesn't matter if it's by one game winner or by 20.
Yeah, like when they lose, it's a glaring loss because you can see what's going on, and that's why you can look at that game last night, look at that third quarter that they had, and the way that they shot the basketball. And Cleveland just made them pay for it every time. They'll shoot a shot, it doesn't go their way, miss basket, hang their head, so don't hustle back on defense. And Cleveland made them pay for it in the transition, and they kind of start styling on them in that game. You know, if you shoot 3 for 24 from the field, you almost can't get a layup to go, and you can't have that. You can't have that identity of a team if you're the New York Knicks, especially if you want to be a title contender. But no, I'm not panicking, and I'm not looking at it bigger than what it is. They're still in a great position, even though they're tied for third and fourth, and they can possibly slide a little bit if they don't get their act together. But I think what's important for them is going into the playoffs, they need to remain a home court advantage basketball team. And if they don't do that, we're looking at a completely different outcome for the New York Knicks.
Hold on. But she pulled up the beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. Tori B is in the building. Tori B, what up, baby?
Tori B, what up, girl? Always great to hear from you. See you, Tori B. Appreciate you. Lemon Pepper Lou hitting that what we've been saying all ball. Them standings, Lee, you weren't here that day. That shit that night when we lost, I forgot to who it was. All these losses look the same now. We dropped to like 4th in real time, and the comment was like, yeah, look, and you know the haters is in the comments. Yo, look, Google it, Fabian. They gave me the directions on how to get the real update. What? Here comes AllBall with his phone like, no, it's true. Panic attack galore. 4th place, 4th seed. We can easily drop to the 6th seed, possibly a play-in team. Yes, it's all goofy behavior. So I want to get back to, because it leads back to what the first segment was about. And Jalen Brunson didn't have over 20 shots. So what happened? I was told when he shoots under 20 shots, we're going to win the game. Yeah. Bullshit, like I said from the beginning. Half them teams that we beat when he shot under 20 shots were all bums. Straight bummage, garbage. So if we're beating teams that he doesn't have to shoot 20 shots for, what a surprise. He doesn't have to shoot 20 shot attempts against the Wizards. Thanks, guys. That's not the problem. It's never going to be the problem. What are we going to say now that Cat, again, has 5 field goal attempts from a point guard who never passes the ball? Meanwhile, the same player was an MVP candidate last year. He was playing alongside Julius Randle, played alongside Luka Doncic, who sounded like a damn broken record. Yes, I do. He's a one-on-one player, and we never talked about this before until this season. Why? I don't get it. This is not Jalen Brunson's fault. It's not even Karl Anthony Towns' fault. This shit is all Mike Brown. And God damn it, the whole day, I was fearing going live because I know Flea is holding back a laugh He's holding back a smirk because boy, oh boy, was he right. The entire time last year, he said, okay, so what's the plan? And he was yelling at us about it, but he was really saying, yo, okay, cool, we could come up with a plan. Do they have a plan up there in the front office? They did not have a plan. Mike Brown was not the fucking plan. And now we can see there was a time with Tibbs, who was voted most hated coach in the league, had Karl Anthony Towns playing one of his best, if not his best season of his career last year. Bless you, Flea. Karl Anthony Towns started the season off by protesting the coach. I don't know what this shit is about. No, he's not planting the flag. No, he's not throwing a grenade on the court. No, he's not doing that. He's not that type of guy. But it's in the middle of the season still. 5 field goal attempts. That's not his fault. I don't want to hear about the plays being not drawn off for him. None of that. I mean, I don't want to hear about Karl Anthony Towns not asking for the ball anymore. AllBall hates when we bring up the Shaq and Kobe comparison. Sorry, AllBall. Phil Jackson sat Kobe down and he said, yo, dog, you got 8 straight games with 40 points. We have to feed the big fella. If not, we're going to lose him. Why does an NBA coach know this at the highest level? We're talking about the peak shooting guard, peak center, peak coaches of all time, all together in one room, one organization. And they even said, you can't lose the big man, bro. You can't lose your superstar teammate. You have to feed him the ball. Well, Mike Brown, why aren't you drawing up plays from last year? Just borrow the playbook. Are you too stubborn to realize that what you're doing is fucking stupid? You're trash. Your whole shit with the Lakers is garbage. Your whole shit with Sacramento was garbage. The Cleveland run was basically LeBron in that weak-ass East. Tired of it. This ain't the play for me, Flea. I'm sorry. I know you hate to not blame the players or not to hate to blame the coach. But at this point, bro, there's no way my star player is only getting 5 field goal attempts. That's on him. How do you not run similar plays that worked for him throughout his career? He has 10 years of film, AllBall.
I'll take it a step further. Maybe Jalen Brunson and Mike Brown is in cahoots. Maybe Mike Brown don't like Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, I don't know how many excuses we need to come up with.
Maybe Mike Brown doesn't like Karl Anthony Towns, and neither does Jalen Brunson. So they're working together to get him. It doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't have to make sense to you. It makes sense to me.
Why? Expound.
Right,
Yeah,
because
please, I'm listening.
All right. So for me, how do you only shoot one time in the second half? I'm not even worrying about the 4 for 4 in the first half. A whole second half, you got 1 field goal. I've been saying it the beginning of the season. Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns doesn't get along. Everybody told me I was crazy. Everybody told me I was bugging. We've seen now on 2-3 occasions Brunson saying something to Karl Anthony Towns while the lights is on. It's not in the tunnel. It's not personally. It's where everybody can see it. He told him stop complaining to the rest, and then he told him post the fuck up. And then now Karl Anthony Towns complained from the beginning about the offense. You think Mike Brown like that? You showed up the coach. How many games is Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart going to shoot more field goal attempts than Karl Anthony Towns? That's a coincidence? So for me, yeah, I'm going there. Maybe they both don't like Cat. That's impossible to do. If you're the coach, like you just said, Phil Jackson takes Kobe, God rest his soul. Yo, you got to pass the ball. Phil Jackson told Michael Jordan, you got to pass the ball, bro. How the fuck is Mike Brown not telling Jalen Brunson, you got to pass the ball? He ain't Micah fucking Kobe.
I thought he was Jordan.
Last year he was, 2 years ago.
My fault. My bad. I thought the nigga was Jordan. A couple niggas up here told me the nigga was Jordan, but
Touche.
My bad.
So for me, I'm at an age, Flea. I ain't got time to be sugarcoating nothing. I see things for what
sugarfoot.
Yeah, sugarfoot.
Say it that way. There you go.
I see things for what it is. I ain't blind. I might need reading glasses, but I can see the screen clearly. Mike Brown don't like Karl Anthony Towns, and Jalen Brunson don't like Karl Anthony Towns. And that shit is a snowball effect. His best friends is Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges. And you know what? Them niggas don't like him neither. Do you see their body language towards Cat in games? We see Mikal Bridges not like him. We see Josh Hart roll his eyes and not like him. We speak the truth up here. So when we say, how the hell does Karl-Anthony Towns only shoot 5? You know how? Because the coach and the point guard don't fucking like him. That's the problem. And on top of that, these other niggas don't like him and they not producing. Bro, this shit is getting out of control. That's why I told y'all we're going to have an uncomfortable conversation very soon. Because if we're not in the finals, Jalen Brunson, you're going to have to step to the pulpit, brother, and explain. That's my soliloquy. That's what I'm thinking.
In a season where it was highlighted.
And one more thing, Flea. One more thing. I'm sorry. The only person that passes Cat the ball, I apologize, Flea. I'm a little old, so some things.
Get it off. Get it off. Pause.
The only person that passes Cat the ball is Kolick. And then now you see Alvarado. Nobody passes him the ball. Nobody. Come on, bro. We watching. I'm sorry, Flea. I just want to say that. My apologies.
Nah, I just was saying in a season where everybody was so gassed on the easy road, air quotes, that we were supposed to have to the finals. For me, it looks like it's going to be a gauntlet to get back to the Eastern Conference Finals. Whoever we see in the first round, whoever we see in the second round, like, we're going to have to come to play because the chemistry is not there. That's my concern. The chemistry is not there. We can move parts, get a new coach, all that type of stuff, anything that makes us feel better or think that we're upgrading. But when you look at our basketball team, the chemistry is not there. From a collective, we could talk about Brunson and Cat all we want. Absolutely right. But with the other three guys, it's not there either. So how do you just turn that on all of a sudden? Yes, we could talk about individual guys, but as Knicks fans and basketball fans, for me, a basketball fan before a Knicks fan, if I'm watching a team that doesn't, we've been watching them. What did I say, y'all? It's an 82 game dress rehearsal to try to win 16 games in the postseason. And for me, during this dress rehearsal, we don't look very good. It ain't really about the record. We don't look good. And the coach doesn't look like he has a pulse on his team. Did y'all watch the rotations last night? How can anybody be pleased with his substitutions and rotations last night? How could you be pleased with that? That didn't look like he knew what he was doing. That looked like he was reacting. It didn't look like adjustments. It looked like reacting to what is happening. He looked very frantic over there. He never looks like he's under control on what he has going on right now. Okay, right now is the time to experiment. Is it though? Right now? Tibbs got canned because he couldn't beat Indiana in back-to-back seasons. He did everything in his wheelhouse at the end of the season to try to beat them. Started Mitchell Robinson all of a sudden because he was like, Jesus Christ, I gotta find a way. Didn't find a way. This nigga is experimenting and will continue to experiment throughout the entire season. And we have nothing that is figured out to be like considered a good team. So that's my big concern, man. Huge concern.
Let me shout out real quick, Tiger Girl, the beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant Tiger Girl. 2 6s in the building. Tiger Girl, what up, baby?
Tiger Girl, what up, girl?
What's up, Tiger Girl? I know shit hit the fan with somebody when Tori B says they gotta go. She has a lot of patience, bro. And Flea, for you to say the rotations are a reacting thing for the Mr. Read and React guy himself, Mike Brown, you can't read and react
in the league. The easiest offense in the league, Fabian. That's what they told us. Read and react. It's easy.
You can't read and read. I hate the whole Steph Curry thing. I don't understand Who was successful in the triangle? The greatest fucking players of all time won championships with the triangle. That's who it was. Who was successful with this Mike Brown offense? The greatest shooter of all time, along with one of the best players of all time, Kevin Durant, along with another great shooter of all time in Klay Thompson, one of the greatest defenders of all time. Y'all don't want to hear it. Draymond Green, especially of his time period. Who the fuck did Mike Brown think he was running this system for? I don't care what sport it is. You cannot force the issue with these guys. They don't play this style of offense. Cat is not a read and react guy. And hold on, before I pass it back to you, Flea. No, stay right there because the read and react thing cannot work from a coach. You're late on your reactions. You can be on point with the read, but now whatever plays that have been going on for the last 30 seconds to a minute, whatever changes you make for the substitution, what makes you think they can't just sub in somebody and go, okay, we're going to go away from that right now? That's so dumb.
And so I just wanted to react to Ron Mills. Big shout out to Ron Mills. He's been supporting us for a while. That was my question. Just replace the name. Right. That was my question. Just replace the name. Like Ron Mills. I respectfully, I'm glad you're here, but fuck that question. Respectfully. Because now we about to get into a coaching carousel to try to figure this thing out. Like, yeah, we got to get into a solution, but now it's going to become a clown show. I get it. I understand what he's asking. Okay, we fire Mike Brown, then what? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Which is what I was saying from the jump. Only difference is there was some semblance of chemistry. There was some semblance of we're going to fight, we're going to play hard, and we're going to give ourselves a fighter's chance every single night. Fabian, you said the losses are getting the same. You heard what you said? The losses are getting the same. How we lost last night is the same way we lost to Detroit. It's the same way we lost to Dallas. It's the same way we lost to Detroit 2 other times. The list goes on the same way we lost to Sacramento in Sacramento. How many more games? We could pull it, but that was just off the top. We could pull a list up. So yes, Ron, big shout out to Ron in that question. I get it. But it's like that question is frustrating because it's like that's where we were at last season, and we back here again.
But you know what? We
hold on, boy. Flea, you know what makes it worse? Damn, I think you got me?
Yep.
My bad, fellas. What makes it worse is that who do you replace Mike Brown with? That's the question, right? And then I'm back to the same position I was last year when AllBall said, yo, have y'all looked at the rest of the assistant coaches? What the fuck is that? We asked this question last year, thanks to AllBall's astute analysis of our coaching staff. Who the fuck is ready to coach in case Mike Brown goes down? AllBall, you started this thing, man. And it still reigns supreme. Coaching staff, trash.
Lou Will said something that was 100% correct. And Flea kind of just alluded to it, probably without even knowing that, he alluded to that specifically. He said, when the Knicks lose, we lose, right? And I know people say, it doesn't matter, loss is a loss. And Flea, what we always say is it's how you lose, right?
It's how you lose.
Right. These are not close games. These are not going in overtime. We're not losing by, game-winning shots. We are getting embarrassed, right? But let me just say something that nobody's saying. I watched Karl Anthony Towns all season try to be nice to everybody. I've not once watched nobody on the team try to be nice to him. And I'm not saying you're supposed to treat him like he's a child, but he's trying to be a good teammate. Tori B said something in the chat that I agree with. When I said, they don't pass him the ball. They in cahoots. And she said, but he tries to pass them the ball. We have to realize that no matter how we feel, no matter how bad OG, Mikal Bridges, and Josh Hart plays and Brunson at times plays, the common denominator is Cat. They don't like him. We need to stop, like my brother Fleece, I got to say correctly, pussyfooting around it.
No, sugarfoot, man.
I say both. I say both.
You say both. You say both.
I say both. I say both.
We like Sugarfoot though. We like Sugarfoot. But
Like we gotta stop sugar. Right? But when we watch it, fellas, it's no coincidence. You can't be the second best player on the team, and we brought you here to get us over the hump, and you attempt one field goal in a second half. The coach automatically, as soon as he comes in, he doesn't even think about. You're not even a thought when it comes to the offense. They don't like him. And it's a snowball effect. Brunson has his friends on the court. How do you think that works? If I'm playing a game with Fabian and Flea, I'm not passing none of you niggas the ball. I'm passing my guys the ball, whether they on fire or not. That's what humans do. OG don't care about nothing. He got his money. You see his whole aura. You see his body language. Got my 200. Got the baddie. I'm straight. You don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm just saying, we got to stop ignoring what's really going on. They don't like Cat.
Yeah, but
they are showing it night in and night out. So is the coach.
So let's stay there because we're back to the Mike Brown, Jalen Brunson, Nova Knicks front office is in on. We're trying to get Cat out of here. Who else is in on this conspiracy?
No, I don't think the front office. For me, I think the front office, had good intentions. I think because I wanted Cat 2 years ago, right? Because of what I thought.
We remember. Yes, we remember.
But now that Cat is here, Brunson and realize I don't like playing with him. I don't like him. I don't think the front office is trying to get him out of here. I think guys are purposely freezing him out. I'm sorry. And he's trying his best. He even goes to podiums and reporters with guys. And you see, come on, man, Mitchell Robinson disrespected him on the bench. Jalen Brunson did it a couple times on the court. We see how Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges treated him before. Like, yo, bro, the shit is clear as day. He has to go. It ain't going to work. They don't like him. They don't want to play with him. They are doing this shit on purpose. And Mike Brown knows, as long as I let Jalen Brunson do what he wants, my ass is going to keep this job. Because there's no way some of these games, Brunson is still in the game as bad defensively he is, and sometimes having an off night offensively. And he's still playing a whole quarter. That's what I see.
Flea,
you remember that
James
January
Dolan did say
2014?
Huh?
Did you hear how he said, huh?
I didn't hear you.
Okay, my bad with you. I said, do you remember that January 2014 team? Do you remember that team that Fabian loves? Like, he's just in love with that.
Flea. No, I don't. But please tell me more.
Nigga said, I don't like that team. I want Cat on that. I want Cat on the team. Yo.
So we made it to the.
We all crazy. We all crazy. You're right. We all crazy.
We made it to the conference finals. We were 2 games away from the finals.
That's a fact.
And it still wasn't a better team. I'll ride with that. Still wasn't a better team. I'll ride with that. But Flea, James Dolan did proclaim that they wanted Mike Brown on the sidelines for a more of a collaborative effort, right? So leading into AllBall's conspiracy that everybody's in on this. Tibbs, I don't think comes off as a guy that would even be part of something like that. He's too hard-nosed to be like, man, fuck whatever you got going on. This is how I coach. He got pride. He just got integrity, it seems like, for whatever his style of coaching is, whether you like it or not. I don't think he would be with that. So Mike Brown's a perfect guy to be the scapegoat, right? The sitting duck to go there, the face of this thing, to take on the heat for having a collaborative effort to get rid of Cat. Flea, do you think that the front office is in on this? Is Mike Brown and Brunson, are they in the cahoots to get rid of Cat by the end of this year?
I mean, if that is the case, that's ridiculous. If that is the case, that's absolutely ridiculous.
Right.
Absolutely ridiculous. And if you do that, what is the plan? Like, if Giannis wanted to be here, we would have had Giannis already. Like, let's cut this shit. I don't want to hear no more We're gonna wait till the summertime, all that type of shit. So if that isn't the guy that we're gonna replace Cat with, then who? What's the next move? I just don't feel like Leon Rose has a well thought out plan anymore. It felt like he was executing something early on as we were ascending. And as soon as we hit like that peak, it feels like everything is kind of falling to the wayside and we don't know what the real plan is. That wasn't the plan to fire Tibbs and hire Mike Brown. Nobody could tell me that was the plan. If you trade Cat after trying to bullying him into submission, then what? What's the move?
Right.
What's the move? This is not a team that's been struggling the last few years. We've been a consistent playoff team. We clearly was a team that was knocking at the door. So the moves got to be strategic, and the moves got to be like it got to make sense.
Yeah, but Fleet, I'm not. I agree with you.
Hold on, because I think what Fleet's saying is that he said this 2 years ago when I said, "Yo, that 2024 team was ill. Why did they go away from it?" And Fleet said when he said this shit, I was like, "Oh shit, he might be right." They hit lightning in a bottle. They really didn't know what they were doing, and ever since then, it kind of seems like that. So a team, a front office that doesn't really have this plan laid out, could they really pull off a conspiracy to get rid of Cat? And if that is the case, how are you going to downgrade somebody's value like that for what reason, AllBall? That's the question back at you. Okay, they're in cahoots to get Cat out of here. Why? For what?
So I'm just going off what I'm seeing on the court, right?
Right.
And it's possible I can be totally wrong, and I'm fine with that. And what y'all are saying, I agree with it. To me, this is not even an argument between us because y'all are correct. There has to be a plan. Flea has been correct, right? I'm just saying I'm going off what my eyes are seeing. I said it from the beginning. Brunson and Cat don't like each other. If you my friend and you don't like somebody, how can me and that person be cool? So my opinion, automatically Bridges and Josh Hart don't rock with him like that. We've watched too many times where Cat has been disrespected. They don't match. They don't have no chemistry. They don't have any of that. Cat is trying to be friends with y'all. Y'all are not trying to be friends with Cat. And Mike Brown is in a situation where he's a nice guy. He has no respect, so he can't make them respect Cat. He probably don't like Cat. I'm being honest. What coach would like a guy that's a 7-footer that doesn't anchor the defense and can't play D and don't block shots? Carl Anthony tells us.
When has a 7-footer been allowed to be booked? When has a 7-footer ever allowed himself to be booked? I mean, we can address that at another time, but when has that ever happened? When have we ever seen a 7-footer allow himself? Like, I don't understand why these niggas are not concerned about Carl coming into the locker room. Like, yo, I took 4 shots in the first half. Give me the rock. I'm looking at the box score. What up?
Flea,
what's the deal?
Flea,
give me the ball.
That's true. Somebody in the chat said
they should be concerned about that.
Somebody in the chat yesterday said, I don't know who it was, and we don't steal up here. I don't know who it was, but they said you need to get rid of Brunson friends to where you have to make him respect his teammates. If we're not going to get rid of Cat, you can't keep Brunson, you can't keep Bridges and Hart there. I'm just saying, Flea, I'm just going off what my eyes are seeing, bro. The coach isn't doing anything about it.
Nothing.
So if the coach ain't doing nothing about it, the world I come from, nigga, you in on it. You in on it. If you ain't in on it, what you doing about it? That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing. That's why I say this shit is a mess. This shit is a mess. We have no leader. We have no dogs. We have no tough guys. And everybody got their money and their body language is whatever. Flea, how many times can a team quit on a coach? How many games in a season can a team be allowed to just give up? We just see Lou Williams say they gave up last night. How many times we said that this season?
I understand that. I just think Mike Brown is not equipped to be a head coach, bro.
I agree.
And
I agree.
And it's something as simple as there's no way we sitting there, we going, because I'm not gonna. If it is what you're saying that they're in cahoots, I don't think Mike Brown is in cahoots. I think they hired the guy that was willing to do whatever the fuck they wanted to do. There would have to be some conniving shit like that. But they got the perfect coach that's gonna run plays that's not for cat. That's how I see it, because I don't think Mike Brown he's too nice of a guy to be doing shit like that. But because he is too nice, where is the conversation to Carl-Anthony Towns and asking him, yo, how did Tom Thibodeau get you the ball where you wanted to last year? Again, double screens on top of the key, above the free throw line. What did you do last year that made you comfortable in that system, playing in New York, playing alongside Jalen Brunson? And it's not like it's any different. It's the same people in the front office, similar guys on the coaching staff. How come nobody on his coaching staff can tell him what plays they ran last? Since it's such a collaborative effort that James Dolan's talking about, why don't you have them two guys, Rick Brunson, Maurice Cheeks, and whoever the hell is on that assistant coaching staff, tell you, yo, this is what we did for Cat last year. This is how we got him going. This is why he was averaging 25 or whatever it was during the season. This is why he was an MVP candidate by the time December rolled around. This is how we beat Detroit last year in the playoffs. Cat was a big part of that. Until we lost to the Pacers game 2, we were up 17 with 4 minutes to go. This is part of the reason why Cat was on the floor. So what did you get away from? What are you not doing for that guy to get him going? And more important than anything else, how come nobody's talking about that? Like you said, AllBall, it's all disrespect. It's all blame. It's pointing fingers. I don't hear anything from Josh Hart saying, you know what we did last year with Cat? We're going to get back to that. I can't even tell the media what we did last year. None of these conversations are being had.
Bro,
none of them.
Fleet, I got to ask you an important question, right? Because I think this question is perfect for you, but just real quick. We watched Jalen Brunson call out Cat for complaining to the refs, and Josh Hart does it the most. He didn't call out Josh Hart. Fleet, you played at a high level, right? What would your coach do if the second best player on your team is taking less shots than the fifth and sixth guy is taking more shots? And if that player is not mentally tough enough to speak up for himself, what would the coach do in that instance, Flee, in the locker room?
I mean, it's probably two different things, right? Depending on the time. At one point, he may challenge the big. He may challenge him. Like, okay, looking at, yo, what's up? Like, this ain't on us. We calling enough sets for you. Get to it. Or the other side of that is trying to keep the cohesion of the team. Like, calling out the captain. Like, what you call it, used to talk about it all the time. Phil Jackson, Pat Riley, or any of them guys. There's some days they would come in practice and be like, yo, Magic, I got to go at you today because Worthy ain't got it right now. So they got to see me go at you right now so they can pick up their play, right? Maybe Mike Brown has to be the guy to say, yo, maybe him and JB got a good relationship, but hey, motherfucker, I got to go at you today. And I got to show these guys that you ain't bigger than the program. Popovich going at Duncan, knowing Duncan ain't did a damn thing wrong, but I got to go at you today because, listen, the second guy, Manu Ginobili, got his head up his ass. He ain't playing well, and I can't get through to him. See what I'm saying? It's two different situations.
Yo, boy, you ever heard when Bobby Knight said that he was coaching Jordan in the Olympics, and he said, "Yo," he said, "I was telling him everything that he did wrong in the game." Michael Jordan came back. He's like, "I did everything you said." And he goes, "Nah, you didn't set the screen right." And he walked away. He goes, "Yo, I was lying because he just did everything right, but I had to keep challenging him." But he was lying. So Flea's point is like even the GOATs, you gotta challenge them in front of everybody because you can't look like you're underneath them.
But let me just say this: AC Green will never take more shots than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar ever, ever. I'm gonna repeat that, Flea.
That ain't fair.
No. Leave me alone.
I'm gonna let you go, but that ain't fair.
No.
That's bullshit. He's full of shit. I'm gonna let him go. gonna let him go.
Hold on.
But that
The
is
original.
insane.
The original Iron Man.
AC Green will never, ever take more shots than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yo,
Ever. Ever.
this dude is crazy.
When the
Who's the New York Knicks AC Green?
AC Green.
Josh Hart or OG, you pick one. Because we don't know what position them niggas play. My point is, the fourth, fifth, and sixth, fifth, and sixth option should never, ever have the goals to take more shots than the second best player on the team.
Maybe he got it rolling that night. We got it.
He ain't never got it rolling.
He got it rolling. Fondo.
If y'all don't think
hold
that
on.
has nothing to do
I'm with you though.
Listen, man. For Mike Brown not to be in the locker room and help the team understand, we need this guy to win. We need this guy to win. No matter how we feel about him, that's what we brought him here for. They are icing him out on purpose. We are all smart. We watch the games together. It's nowhere in the world Josh Hart shoots 8 3-point shots in the game. He should never do that. And contested? Come on, man. The writing is on the wall. The writing is on the wall. They don't like him. And he's continuously trying to be cool and nice with them. They shitting on him, man. I'm sorry. That's just a fact. And let's be for real. The leader, the culprit, is my guy. It's a fact.
Fleet, before I get to the super chats, let's be clear. AC Green never had it rolling on or off the court. Allegedly.
Which I think AC Green's career high is.
15 points.
Which I think
15.
Damn.
26 rebounds.
As a pro, you think his career high was 16 points? That's doo-doo.
What is it? You got it?
35.
The fuck out of here.
35. That was with Phoenix, though. That was with Phoenix. 35.
What's the most Josh Hart ever had?
40.
What's that about? Why is that? What is that about? That's maybe 40.
I'm rolling. I'm just asking.
Get the fuck out of here.
Josh Hart.
I gotta hold my son down again. I was
kicking him in his back, Josh Hart.
Yeah, where you at? How much you said? What you said?
40. You didn't say 40. He didn't say 40. How much you said? No. Hold on. I said 40. How much you said?
I just want to hear the number. I'm not saying anything.
Nah. Come on. Throw a number. You scared for?
No, I'm not throwing a number.
Yeah, I know.
You look at
It's crazy.
It's crazy. 44.
Oh, nice. What are you talking about?
Nice.
What you talking about?
44. That was
fuck out of here.
As a trailblazer, though. Right before. That's why we got his ass. Oh, go Cam Reddish, goodbye. Y'all would still rather have Cam Reddish instead of Josh Hart? Fuck out of here. Cam Reddish.
Answer the question.
Yeah, nobody want to touch that. They hate Josh Hart, but would you rather have Cam Reddish here today?
You don't want to answer that question, man.
And that was a straight up man. That was a man for man trade. Straight up.
I don't even know who Cam Reddish is.
Exactly. Bless one. I know who Bless one is. Thank you for your $2. Is Jalen Brunson and or Cat top 5 in their position? Cat definitely is.
Cat maybe by default because there's not too many legit centers.
Both of them.
If he's really a center,
Brunson. I mean,
throw some names out there.
I mean, you got SGA, you got Cade, you got Maxey,
Luka.
I mean,
you said SGA already?
Damn.
SGA
who's top 3 at his spot at all times. He's top 3 for y'all at his spot.
He top 5.
I'm throwing names out there.
You said SGA. Only said SGA, Luka, SGA, Luka, Cade, Maxey. Yeah, Brunson's top 5.
Miss anybody, Flea? You over here? I mean, look a little snarky about the question. Are we missing anyone on this list? Okay.
Not snarky at all.
All right.
I think they're both top 5 at that position.
Thank you. Austin Harshman, thank you for your $4.99. Nuggets fan in
99.
Chicago.
My guy Austin, that's my coworker, Fabian. That's my guy.
No, you ain't have to do all that. All right.
That's my guy.
Listen, shout out to your coworker. Appreciate you tuning in. It's
Shout out to
amazing.
Austin. Yeah, show love.
Yes, but out of the 99 thing, I'm not gonna have my tea. So let's.
I've been singing all night. Every time I'm here. What happened? You upset? Because you don't got the vocals?
Nuggets fan in Chicago listening to a Knicks show. Keep up the good work, gents. Thank you, coworker Austin Harshman. I like your name. That's a dope name. King Speech, thank you for your $5.
Oh, gas.
Yeah, she leaves out 4-2 versus Celtics and Cadavers. Not listening to Chiney. Nah.
Wildin' King Speech.
He's wrong about everything. Cavs ain't solved their issues with Harden, still soft. Actually, they did solve their issue, King Speech, because they replaced Garland, who doesn't fucking play, with somebody who does play. Just in that department, and you're just gonna have him for 1 or 2 years. And I think that's the championship window for James Harden and Donovan Mitchell, who might leave. That's crazy.
This nigga called Chiney. All right. Go to the next chat.
Sean, right now, thank you for your $5. The Knicks have never been a good regular season team, just like the T-Wolves. We are built for the playoffs. Mikal Bridges is still trying stuff, unfortunately.
What's he trying, Sean, right now? Nothing but fadeaways and running from contact. How many total free throws you niggas think Mikal Bridges has taken this year? Total. Not per game, because you know it's probably 0.5. But how many free throws you think he's taking for the entire season this year? Or do y'all even care? Do y'all even care?
How many games we played so far?
We played 59 games.
I say 63.
I'm gonna say under 50.
What you said, Fabian? You looked at that. What you said? You said under 50?
Yeah.
He has 76 right now.
That's not even 2 free throws a game.
Right. I know he averaged like 1 point something. That's insane. By the way, Sean, right now, when I was growing up, trying stuff meant you were on coke. House of Flan, thank you for your $2. Am I bugging? OG is a 3, not a 4, out of position. You're not bugging, and I think we kind of said that. Point guard don't pass, shooting guard don't shoot. Power forward ain't powerful. You're not bugging House of Flan. Get okay. King Speech, they give you $2.
For 40 a year, that nigga can play whatever position they need him to play. Fuck out of here. He got the max.
King Speech, thank you for your $2. Say a word, our super chats are buying that chocha. You got me back, King Speech. That was funny.
We got you.
Yes. House of Fly, thank you for your $2. Organization has enabled a Jalen Brunson dad and Nova gotta go. This is how it goes when shit don't go right.
If it doesn't produce a championship, Jalen Brunson ain't some untouchable guy that you can't trade. Let me say that out loud too for you niggas. If we don't win a championship, because the window is like here, it's a 2-year window, 3 tops. If it doesn't happen, he ain't some nigga that you stay committed to. Goodbye, nigga. Upgrade the team.
But we also make fun of LeBron with the nepotism, not with the Bronny thing. Like that wasn't. It was more so the clutch sports thing. Detroit had a bunch of nepotism going on that they fixed in the last 2 years. And with the Knicks, we were like, ha ha, this is the right way to do nepotism, ha ha ha. And this year, when it all falls down. Rock Logic, thank you for your $9.99. Cat is being bullied in that locker room. And Jalen Brunson and his boys are culprits. Tibbs commanded enough respect to demand them to work together. Mike Brown does not command the respect to make the same demand. He doesn't command the fucking respect to have a stack pick and roll fleet. I'm trying to figure out how to say that shit. I know double pick and roll, stack pick and roll. That's what the fuck we ran a lot of last year with Karl Anthony Towns. You don't know who's gonna get the ball. You don't know if Cat's diving to the basket. You don't know if he's staying on top of the key. He's getting the ball, dribble handoff, all that shit. It's pretty simple to me. I don't know why they don't do it. How many of them? I haven't even seen 2 screens set at the top of the key all season long. Mike Brown ain't shit.
I mean, Fleet broke down the field goals a couple Knicks rehabs ago, where I think Brunson's went down maybe 1 or 2, but Cats went down tremendously. Guys like Bridges, Hart, OG is either stay the same or like, come on, man. The proof is in the pudding, man. I know what I'm looking at.
House of Flan, thank you again. Or House Flan, thank you for your $2. If Cat goes, so should Daddy Brunson and Nova Crew.
They over the Nova Crew, man. I'm starting to be over them too. Like, they too cool for school for me. Like, Josh Hart, he gonna give you effort and energy. So but like Mikal Bridges, I'm being honest, bro. Like, he too cool. I ain't got time. You ain't that nice to be that cool, bro. OG too. Come on, man.
Rock Logic, thank you for your $9.99. Cat killed my Pistons in the playoffs last year. Y'all need him.
We need OG and Bridges money off the books. That's what we need.
I agree. That's my guy. APAP, thank you for your $2. We just can't have nice things. APAP, thank you for your $5. I just come to expect if anything can possibly go wrong, it will. Damn. Lifelong Knicks fan. Thanks again for your $5, APAP. If they are purposely sabotaging Cat and they have to answer for that, of Cat's career, they have to answer for that, including Bronson. I like Jim NYC 212's comment. If you guys look at the amount of passes the Nova holes share amongst he went full. Ether on them, bro. Nova holes share amongst each other versus how many passes they exchange with Cat. It is fucking gross.
Listen, just big shout out JMNYC 212. Fleet, didn't I say a couple Knicks rehabs? I'm like, yo, watch the game. Josh Hart, I watched Josh Hart numerous times where Cat is right there and he looks him off and passes the ball right, like right across his face. Bro, I'm telling you, man, they doing that shit purposely, dog. They don't like that dude, man. For whatever reason. Maybe you don't like his game, whatever it is. But people are starting to see it. I would chat, I keep telling y'all. Smartest, dopest chat on YouTube. They see what's going on. Come on, bro. People are scared to talk about this shit. Because I keep telling you, they want to be friends. They want to be cool. They think they'll meet these niggas one day and they'll get a follow. I don't give a fuck about none of that. We seeing what's going on, and the chat is seeing what's going on. And I 100% agree. These niggas is literally passing the ball to each other. They kept giving OG the ball brick after brick.
Jesus Christ.
All ball suckers.
Are we live?
Big Flea. Never the little one. Biggest y'all.
Y'all know what this was.
Knicks Rehab, y'all.
Tomorrow's a new day. Is another game?
Friday.
We got Milwaukee Friday.
Yeah, Friday. And then Sunday.
CNN.
Yeah.
Where's that San Antonio game? At the crib?
Yup. New York.
No, it's in San Antonio.
Is it San Antonio?
It's in San Antonio. Yep, 2 p.m.
No, it's not.
That's a weird time.
It's in New York, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's noon. Yeah, I thought it was noon.
So why does it say?
The game is in New York at 1 o'clock. So that's 12 Flea time. Yeah, that game is 1 o'clock at the crib.
I'm seeing Sunday, March 1st. It's 2 o'clock over here time, but I guess it's 1 o'clock time. It's weird.
Nah, that game is at home, brother.
Okay. They'll tell us in the chat. But tomorrow we will be back. We're here to please. Huh?
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Cleveland is up 3 against the Bucks right now, just to let y'all know.
Yeah, Detroit about to win, even though OKC trying to make it a game. They down 5, 40 seconds left.
Detroit healthy?
I got them down. I got them down 4. You're
a little ahead of me, because he about to knock the. Yeah, but listen, OKC without Williams, without SGA, they beat Cleveland. Listen, they fight. Yeah.
They got a team full of niggas that could play.
Exactly. Warriors won. Raptors right now is down 3. It's looking like they're about to lose that to the Spurs. Yeah, Cleveland is up, but it's still 4 minutes and some change left. Yeah.
Yeah, NBA.com has it the Knicks are at home. Google had it the Knicks were away. That's crazy. But 1 p.m. start still. It says 1 p.m. start Sunday officially for the Spurs thing. Oh, Willie Cruz. New subscriber sent a super chat. Thank you very much for your $4.99. Knicks will not win without Cat. Period. Nova Knicks are sabotaging themselves. Everybody's in on the sabotage though.
I mean, people ain't Stevie Wonder. They got 2 eyes.
Yeah, man. And Flea, what's that saying? You be the hero long enough, you turn into the villain. Brunson was the hero for how long now? And bro,
shall see. We shall see.
Oh boy, what do you say? Barney Rubble?
We are in trouble.
That shit is hilarious. No, we see y'all tomorrow, man.
Peace.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.